What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Spiritual Selfish Channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Christina Day, and I'm here to help you to focus on yourself, raise your vibration, and become conscious creator of your own reality. Now, guys, today's topic is going to be really interesting, and it's all about time. And this is not something I usually talk about. And it's interesting how I feel lately I have been I have this list of topics that I have planned for my YouTube future videos, but I was going through it lately yesterday, and I was thinking like, what do I want to talk about? And none of them really spoke to me. So I find myself lately, I'm really tapping into the source for inspiration, and time is what came up for today's video. So we're going to be talking about very specifically around time, and it is first, what is time? Second, are you wasting your time? So we're going to look at life areas or scenarios where you might be wasting your time. And three, if you are wasting your time, how to change this? Because the topic of the video is that you don't have any more time to waste. So without further ado, let's jump in. So before we start with what is time, I want to share my intention for this video. So my intention for this video is to help you to shake in your belief system around time, and also wake up from illusion of time. Because what is time? Time is an illusion. Time exists only in 3D reality, meaning in our physical world. We all think that we have time, but actually we don't have time, because time, again, as I said, only exists in our physical plane. But if we look at quantum, and I feel now as Earth is shifting from 3D reality into 5D reality, a lot of people start to become too aware about that, time is lucid. And for sometimes it is anyone else having this weird time things in 2020 that time either flies super quickly, or that it is so slow, or maybe there are time glitches where something happened and you're like, no, it didn't happen, you know what I mean? So the thing is, and I feel many people, it's challenging, and it was challenging for me to understand this concept that time doesn't exist. So with that being said, I want to give you an example. So first point, understand that time doesn't exist. It's just an illusion that we humans created, right? Because if you take away the time, all the possibilities of your life, of what you have, with whom you interact, they exist, all of them, right here, right now. It's just, it is operating on a different frequency, which you, specifically you, your version of the one that is watching this video, cannot access yet, because you're functioning on a different frequency. And the different frequency you're functioning on is made up of the belief systems of your fears, traumas, and past experiences that you have had in your life. So that creates your energetical frequency, which keeps you on this specific reality, version of your reality that you are experiencing. But at the same time, there are versions of you and possibilities of your life where you are making $1 million and you're living on an island with the partner of your dreams, but you can't access it from your current energetical frequency. Let me know if that makes sense. But when I understood that there are other possibilities, but I can't access it due to my current fears or blocks, where I'm blocking these possibilities, then I understood, okay, it's not that they don't exist, it's just like I don't see them yet. Okay? So when we think about, okay, all the possibilities are there, I just have to learn how to shift my frequency so that I'm able to tap in those other possibilities, other versions of myself. We need to understand that we don't actually have time anymore to waste on trash, to fake it. We don't have time to spend on people that do not support us. And like, I feel it's always synchronicities, because a few days ago I was on Instagram and out of nowhere there pops up an image of woman making it very Instagrammable body with abs versus her just sitting and having like cellulite. So I went through the comments and I started reading. Oh no, that was what she wrote in the caption. She was talking about a girl who behaves a certain way, who holds her body a certain way when she's around other people and even when she's around her boyfriend. So she would not allow herself to be a certain way around her partner. And like, this really made me think yesterday, and now the time topic came through. This really made me think, like, why do we surround ourselves with people that don't support us? Why we waste our time on situations and people that don't bring us fullest fulfillment? And with that being said, I want you to think now about your areas of life. Are there areas of life that not just don't make you fulfill, but actually sink you down, pull down your vibration? So if you know that all the possibilities for you out there are possible for you to access, you have to understand that when you put yourself in relationships, romantic, work relationship, friendships, any other, case scenarios, you're using your energy and time that you could be using towards accessing different higher frequencies. You're using your energy to stay in those situations that don't fulfill you and that don't serve your highest good. So do you see what I mean here by you don't have time to waste anymore on trash? You don't have your time anymore to waste on trash people, on trash food that don't support you and that doesn't serve you, on trash job that sucks the life out of you. Think about it. Just think about it. Why we people even engage and put ourselves in the situations that don't serve us well as it could serve us? Because we're afraid that there's not going to be a better option. We're just settling for something. I'm just going to be in a relationship with this person because it's good enough, it's comfortable. And I will tell you, good is not good enough. Because there are so many other possibilities and versions of you in your life that you are able to access only if you accept the fact that it's possible for you. Only if you raise your frequency. Only if you allow yourself to receive it. So if you say or you believe that you can't have it, you won't have it, right? It is logical. So when you have looked at your, relationships or, job, your family, friendships, and different areas of your life, and you see that the situations you are currently in do not fulfill you to the, fullest, or even worse, are pulling your vibration down, I want you to understand that you have the rights and permission to cut that off. You don't have to stay in those relationships. You don't have to stay at that job. You don't have to live paycheck from paycheck. You don't have time to waste on this limiting bullshit. And I know it may sound harsh, like, oh, what do you mean? Do I need to cut off my family now? If that family sucks the life out of you and limits you and suppress you, why on earth you should, why on earth you should continue to tolerate that? You don't have to. It's again all limiting beliefs that we have to settle for that what we have. Because maybe there won't be better. If I cut my family off, what will I have? You will open up for your soul family to come in. Okay? I'm not saying, cut off your family and don't talk with them, but create healthy boundaries. Create healthy boundaries and create your value system, what you stand for, what is dear to you, and what do you want out of life? And everything that doesn't support that vision, just cut it off. Because, again, as I said, good is not good enough. When we realize there's no time, it's an illusion. And you can't have it all, and you can't tap at any possibility. Why? To settle for less. But in order for those opportunities to come into your reality, first we have to get rid of the trash, of the junk out of real life, because it takes up the space, right? So like same when you want, a new bed in your apartment, you're gonna throw out the old one, right? So we have to first create space for new opportunities, for new people, for higher vibration to come in. And I keep saying, raise your vibration, raise your vibration. So if you haven't yet watched my video, how to raise your vibration, definitely go check it out. But shortly, to explain to you, if you want those to tap into those different frequencies, you have to raise your vibration. But in order to raise your vibration, you have to be functioning on a higher frequency, such as love, joy, bliss, those kind of things. But if you continue spending your time on things that pull you down, you can't be functioning at love frequency. You know what I mean? So to raise your vibration for those opportunities to come into your life first, you have to love your life first. That will raise your vibration, right? So you can't, but when you think that I'm in such a many bullshit situations that causes me to hate my life, how can I love my life? That's what I'm saying, cut that out, right? So then you can start from scratch, from blank, and start loving your life and start appreciating that, hey, I have a peace of mind now. Hey, I have, beautiful nature. Hey, I have friends to call. Like those small things will cause you to get present, to stop focusing on things that don't matter and that might be hurting you. So first, it's very important to love your life now, which will bring you to the higher frequency. And when you love your life, it through law of attraction, it brings more experiences like this. But you can't do this if you are in the lower or in average state of life that you always been living in. Think about it. When you wanted something, like you really wanted a job, or you really wanted, to go to a concert or whatever, and you knew like, I'm gonna make it happen, like it is done, and I cannot wait for it to become true. And then, by magic, it happens. Why it happened? Because you were so excited, you were so committed, and you had expectation that it will happen in your life. So of course it came in because you raised your vibration. So here, guys, I'm giving you just an examples like how it works. It doesn't work just like, oh, one day I want something. No, you really have to commit and expect it to come in on your energetical level. And I feel already kind of started talking about the third point, which is how to change it, how to stop wasting your time, right? So You have to take responsibility first for everything that you have created in your life up until now, so that from now on, you can create consciously everything. Because with every time, every person you allow in your life, every situation you allow into your life, every frequency, you are choosing every frequency of that. How it feels to be with this person, how it feels to go to this event. And consciously, you're going to be creating your own life. But if you continue saying, oh, my parents didn't give me enough, or I had a bad teacher in my school, so I don't know the language, or people treat me shitty, or other people are more advantaged than I am. Like, if you continue pointing out the finger and thinking that life happens to you, that life is what you have, then you will continue having those same experiences, because you don't do anything to change from those energetical vibrational frequencies. You just stay in that state of being a victim. You are powerless in a state when you think that life is what it is, right? So first, you have to take responsibility. Yes, what I have in my life right now maybe sucks, and it's not what I would like to, but I take responsibility that I am the one who created it. I know that I have all the power within me to cut this out and create and choose new possibilities for myself, for my life, for what I want and what I want to experience. So guys, to recap this, first, we have to understand that time doesn't exist. It's just an illusion. All the possibilities for you are possible, and they do exist right here in this moment on other frequencies. 2, identify and understand, are you wasting your time? What you have currently in life, does it fulfill you, or it's just good enough, or it even is lowering your vibration? And 3, take responsibility for everything you have in your life in order to choose something new, something different, and consciously create your new reality. And on the last few words, I want you to remember, you don't have to wait for anyone or anything. We often think and we settle for something that is good enough because we think, oh, it will take me 8 years to climb the career ladder, or I can't have my amazing conscious partner right now because I'm not good enough, or so I'll settle for something else, or I can't, this bullshit. We have to understand everything is possible right here, right now. We don't have wait until something happens so then we can have something. No, that's because you believe it. You can't access those higher frequencies. So this is exactly, your thoughts are blocking you. So flip that, change that perspective. Everything is possible right here, right now. Because when you take away the excuse of time and stop using time as an excuse that you can't do something because of the time, so I better don't even try, you set yourself a failure. You choose the frequency of failure. So think about it. What if time wouldn't exist? And time doesn't exist in 5D, where Earth is shifting right now. What if time would not exist, and everything that you deeply desire and want, you can actually have it? Ask yourself, would I actually have in my life that which I currently have? Would I actually be around people I'm around at? Would I be living where I'm living right now? Will I be making money the way I'm making right now? And would I be spending my days the way I spend them now? If I know that I can have it all without judgment, without anything. Just because I want it, that's good enough. That's good enough reason, guys. If you want something, that's good enough reason to have it. Because always remember, as I say, you wanting something is just a physical manifestation that universe, consciousness, all that is, God, whatever you might call it, is prompting you because it wants you to do something, to create something. So that's it for this video, love bugs. Go out there, cut out, you have the homework now, cut out the mess that is not serving you to the fullest. Start taking responsibility for your life and how you use your time, where you're putting it, and start creating consciously your future from now on. I'll talk you to the next video. I'll talk to you in the next video next Wednesday. As always, if you found this content helpful, please share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about concept of time. And if you feel that this video is going to be helpful for your friend, for your mom, or whatever sister, please share this with them, as this helps to grow this channel and also raise vibration and knowledge of other people about everything that is. So guys, I'll talk to you next video. Bye!